Hello and welcome to the Crown Perth Opening Day at Ascot edition of The Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood. 9 races on Saturday. We're looking at a possible shower. Hopefully it stays away. 22 degrees Celsius. The track to be a good 4 and the rail will be in the 3 metre position. Race number 1 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 12:37. It's the Westspeed Platinum Maiden over 1100 metres. Let's have a look at the trial performance of Megachino.
Last is Jay McNaught on Rapid Transit going out wider. Who's a Pretty Gal, and sticking to the rails is Zenaz. But in front, Megachino doing it quite comfortably at the moment from Spookwood. Rossiter Bay coming now again down the centre of the track is Rapid Transit. Under quiet riding on the rails is Zenaz. And back last is Who's a Pretty Gal. In front, Megachino. Mounting a challenge out wide is Rapid Transit, but Megachino for Madison Derrick wins.
Tough way to start off the Ascot opening day card. Going to go with number 2 here, Megachino. As you saw in the replay, he won his recent trial. I've got him mapping quite close to the speed, and I think 1,000 metres probably suits him better than the main danger in the race. So he goes on top. From number 1, Zip Zap Zoom, a really strong close of this horse. He steps back in trip from the 1,200 metres to the 1,100. I think that's probably a negative. He's also drawn wide as well. I think he'll be winning races, but I'm willing to oppose him on Saturday. Another horse that will win races is number 5, Validation. He gets a 4 kilo weight pull with Zip Zap Zoom from last time out. That was at Belmont Park. And then a bit of a gap to number 3, Neat Action. He resumes off a trial second, and he's got barrier number 1, and that's seldom a bad thing in these type of races. Top selection in race number 1 is number 2, Megachino, to beat 1, Zip Zap Zoom, 5, Validation, and 3, Neat Action. Race number 2 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 1:17. It's the Tabtaj Better Your Bet Maiden over the metric mile of 1,600 metres. And in replay, let's have a look at the last start performance of Sublime Image.
Followed deeper out by Son of the Sun, and further back behind those when they turned is Baffling. At the 350, Blacktastic reaches the lead from Jarman. Back behind them, battling away Rexford. Then Sublime Image getting into the clear, followed by Son of the Sun. At the 150, however, and Jarman has kicked away. It's Jarman clear. It's home from Sublime Image and Sentimental Gift. Prize Nemesis getting badly strung up on the fence, but Jarman's going to win it.
Sublime Image couldn't win first up at Belmont Park, but that was due to the slow tempo and her in-running position, but she finished off very, very well. She gets the winkers on for the first time on Saturday. Rising up to 1,600 metres is certainly a positive, and the format of that race won by Jarman has stood up. Goes on top, one of the better bets on the card. From number 10, Winnifer, who was really highly tried last season in the Guineas, the Natasha and the Oaks. She showed enough first up when finishing 7th behind Seemaha to be a place chance in this grade, had the fastest last 200 metres in that race. Plenty of these have had plenty of chances. Number 3, Son of the Sun, travelled wide last time out when beaten by Sublime Image. Probably gets a better run here from gate number 7, but I prefer the Cerise and White Galloper. And then number 8, Miss Flamboyance. Went close at Northern last time out and represents that combination of Ash Maley and Jay McNaught that win for fun. Top selection in race number 2 is number 9, Sublime Image, to beat 10, Winnifer, 3, Son of the Sun, and 8, Miss Flamboyance. Race number 3 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 1:57. It's the Magic Millions initial plate over 1,000 metres. It's the first 2-year-old race of the season in Western Australia. Makes the form hard to do. In replay, we're going to look at the trial win of Alma Talk.
Just in behind them is Strathmore Rose, coming through along with Come a Little Bit Closer, then Vicinity, who's outpaced, along with Meridia. But carving a path down the centre of the track, it's Alma Talk who has the lead over Come a Little Bit Closer, Strathmore Rose, then Gemma's Son. Coming down toward the line, though, it's all Alma Talk streaking.
Alma Talk has had 2 trials, really like the one we saw in replay, burned down the centre of the track to win in what was a pretty fast time. She will make her debut in the blinkers, so it looks like they mean business here. Central Gate, I'm willing to put Alma Talk on top. From number 8, Neurologic, this is the half-sister of Martin Allen's listed winning sprinter, Neurological. Impressed at the trials and gets William Pike, who gets on so well with her relative. Number 11, Too Spicy, maybe the pick of the Dion Luciani runners in this race. The reason I say that is they have opted to go for the claim with Jade McNaught. and they did something similar last year with Amarillo Rose and Brody Kirby. And then number 7, Convention, the blinkers go on, was ridden out in its trial by Craig Staples to win in what was a fast time, will be definitely fit, ready to go, well educated. That's what you expect from Paul Jordan. Top selection in race number 3, tricky race. Number 5, Alma Talk, to beat 8 Neurologic, 11 Too Spicy and 7 Convention. Race number 4 at Ascot on Saturday will jump at 2:33. It's the Byron Bay Premium Lager Handicap over 2,100 metres. In replay, let's have a look at the last start performance of Maserati.
Found the back of Bunker Buster at the ready last of all, but it's Uncle Lino making all haste for the judge. 300 left to go. Uncle Lino got away by 2.5 lengths. Deep Purple, followed by High Energy down the outside. Bunker Buster, there's the rails run for Maserati coming through as well. Uncle Lino the leader. Bunker Buster, Maserati down on the inside. It's still Uncle Lino. Bunker Buster gets square, draws level now, puts the head in front. The fave's going to be just a little too good.
Bunker Buster will be all of the rage in this race, I am sure, but I'm willing to go with Maserati, particularly if the contest holds up and all 11 runners go around. He needs a desperately fast tempo, and I think he might get it here with the likes of Swift Platinum and I'm a Love Band. He's been running quite well without winning. He's been beaten twice in a row by Bunker Buster, but I think he may get what the old boy wants here. He goes on top. From number 2, At the Ready, missed the kick last start, so you can forgive that run, and I'd rather focus on his form in and around the Kalgoorlie Cup winner in Spiritual Warrior. Your favourite will be number 1, Bunker Buster. He's won 3 in a row, but he hasn't run a decent overall time yet. That's not necessarily his fault, but I don't really want to take the short odds about him given that. And like the top one here, number 6, High Energy, it could well improve with a fast tempo, so Maserati and High Energy could be big, big improvers. Top selection in race number 4 is number 8, Maserati, to beat 2 At the Ready, 1 Bunker Buster and 6 High Energy.